Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to TPP Frontline. I am your host, Christopher Billings, and we are just 9 days away from Blood and Glory, and it's gonna be amazing. We have so much that is going on right now within the power plant. Things are getting intense on every spectrum. Everybody is trying to get ready, and it's been so intense. The announcement of Livewire, the TPP podcast, everything that's going on. There's so much happening right now within the power plant. I can't believe that I am here for the ride. And like I said, we're just 9 days away from seeing the TPP superstars bring down the house once again. And I am being notified that Extreme is standing by backstage, ready to give an announcement about Blood and Glory. So I'm kind of interested to see what Extreme has to say. So let's cut to the back and see what Extreme's got on his mind.
At Blood and Glory, I'm going to show Craig Hazard exactly why I am Extreme. The 3-time tag team champion. The most dominant man on Frontline. That's why Die Hard himself and Melinda Guerrero, that's why they keep bringing me back. Because I am dominant. I am Extreme. I am a one-man wrecking crew. Now, you got lucky at Urban Warfare, but after Blood and Glory, you are looking at the next TPP champion, the one, the only Extreme.
Well, those are big words from Extreme, laying down the gauntlet and getting right into it. This young man, Phoenix, the current adrenaline champion of TPP, laid out a challenge, but I'll get to that in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, Frontline brought to you by RCW. Make sure to check them out on YouTube at HRC Networks. Follow them on Twitter at RCW _on_XBL. And as I was saying, Phoenix laid out an unprecedented challenge at TPP headquarters earlier this week when he basically said to send out a memo to every adrenaline superstar for an open challenge. He said he could take on anybody in the adrenaline weight class, and I believe that his opponent tonight, Phoenix doesn't know who it is. I believe his opponent is going to do phenomenal. Some of you may have seen the tweets that I was sending him on Twitter. This young man, he goes by the name of Orion James. When he had his tryout, he had hair and he had a beard, and management asked him to cut his hair, and he cut his hair, and he is here. He's here on Frontline tonight to make a statement against the current adrenaline champion. And I have great faith in this young man. I have all the faith in the world that he can do this. He can beat the adrenaline champion if he's able to outsmart Phoenix. But one thing that Orion James needs to bear in mind is that Phoenix is one of those guys that he will go outside of the rules, and he will do everything in his power to make sure that he gets a win. He's going to try to knock out Orion James, but as long as Orion James can shut him down at every turn, Orion James is going to walk away with a very nice win tonight. And I'm hoping for the best for Orion James. All he's got to do is just keep out of the grips of Phoenix. And we're about to get this matchup underway, and I'm ready to go. I'm hoping the TPP universe is ready to go, because this matchup is underway. Phoenix versus Orion James. Orion James's debut match against the adrenaline champion. And here we go, standing tie-up and a stalemate here. Orion James matching strength with Phoenix right now, and again matching strength. This is what it takes to be a TPP superstar. You have to be willing to push forward, and Phoenix there with a quick modified hip toss. Off the ropes goes Phoenix, and that flying Mayonora. And as you see, Phoenix, not a basic elbow right to the back there. Nothing fancy. Phoenix, I think he's taking Orion James lightly, and that could be a big error for Phoenix. Phoenix jumps in with that drop kick, and now Phoenix getting right on the aggressive here, thinking he's going to make quick work of Orion James, and that running big boot there. Hooks the far leg. Only a 1 count. Orion James gets up, and now Phoenix off the ropes, but Orion James catches him with a big clothesline here. Again, off the ropes, a running senton there. And now Orion James, a flurry of kicks, ducks a clothesline from Phoenix, and now again a series of kicks taking out the legs of our current adrenaline champion. Phoenix has his work cut out for him tonight. No doubt about that. Phoenix with that pullback Hurricane Rana, springboard off the rope with a drop kick, and a big standing drop kick there from Phoenix. And I think Phoenix is realizing he's got to do something, but he got caught there with that float over neck breaker from Orion James. And now Orion James starting to get some momentum in his favor. And that's going to be the make or break here, because Phoenix has to weather this storm. And I give credit where credit is due. Phoenix has accepted all comers, even a possible title match the night after, or the show after he won the Adrenaline Championship. But I think that Orion James may be able to do it tonight. And here we go, Orion James going a little bit of showmanship there, giving Phoenix a taste of his own medicine from earlier in the match. Phoenix taunting, or Phoenix wasn't taunting, I'm sorry, Orion James was taunting, and he paid for it there with that forearm to the back, and then a running drop kick from Phoenix. And now Phoenix stomping away on Orion James. And a kick right to the ribs there. That'll definitely slow down your pace, and a standing Hurricane Rana from Phoenix, as Phoenix is starting to dictate the pace of this matchup. And this is where it can get bad for anybody who gets into a matchup with him. If Phoenix is able to dictate the pace, it's not always good. And again, that float over neck, that neck whip there. And Phoenix is just going to town, a float over DDT there. And wait a second, what is Phoenix going to do? A stomp and then a kick right to the face, right to shin, right to the chin, I guess. And that hooks the far leg, 2, and only a 2 count there for Phoenix. But as this match progresses, but Orion James, just like that, using that karate experience, that taekwondo experience. And look at this, a beautiful jumping drop kick using all his body weight to slam him into Phoenix. And Phoenix with the flurry of strikes here, and now tangling that arm up in the ropes. And as you saw, the referee admonishing Phoenix into the cover, 1, 2, and only a 2 count for Phoenix. And again, that flying Mayonora from Phoenix to Orion James, and Phoenix again taunting. And now Phoenix he's starting to get into a routine here. He's starting to get into a comfort zone, going to the top rope, leaps off, big moonsault there, and hooks the far leg again. 1, 2, only a 2 count for Phoenix. Again, Phoenix is not able to put Orion James away. He's going to have to do a bigger move than a huge standing moonsault like that, because Orion James does not have any quit in him. This young man has been training his entire life to be a wrestler. He's been training, and beautiful moves like that, and then again with that drop kick right to the face and the chest area. Orion James, he wants to make an impact, and there's no better way to make an impact than in your debut match against a champion. If you pick up the win against the champion, and as you see here, Orion James, flurry of strikes here in the corner, kicking strikes, and Orion James is feeling the energy now. Off the ropes, runs in, drop kick right to the chest there. And now Orion James, you can hear the TPP universe, they are electric tonight. They know that Blood and Glory is right around the corner. Into the cover there, only a 1 count for Orion James. And like I was saying, the TPP universe knows that Blood and Glory is 9 days away, and it gets no bigger than seeing these superstars every week, seeing them put their bodies on the line. And as you see here, Phoenix with that modified camel clutch there, like a side mount camel clutch, and Orion James unable to move towards the ropes. He's got to get himself out of this hole. And as you see, Phoenix is wrenching on that. And Orion James, a snapmare from the ground, getting out of that submission hold. And now Orion James getting some momentum. Springboard drop kick right to the face. 1, 2, and only a 2 count for Orion James. But that is very impressive. He's got the champion in the corner here. He's got the champion backed into a corner, basically. The champion doesn't know what to do to beat Orion James here, and Orion James jumps to that top rope, springboard clothesline there. A beautiful flying clothesline from the rope, using the ropes as leverage. And again, that kick right to the abdomen. And, that spinning wheel kick from Phoenix, that is definitely a momentum changer there. And now Phoenix going to the top rope again. Big moonsault, hooks the legs. 1, 2, almost a 3 count there for Phoenix. That was a long 2 count. But Orion James not backing down. He's not backing away. He's pushing. He's pushing our current Adrenaline champion to the limits, and now Orion James with the elbow drop from the top into a cover and a 2 count. And Orion James, like I said, he's not backing away from Phoenix. He's dishing it out. He's giving him the pain. He's giving him some torment. And Orion James is going to do something, it looks like. I'm not sure what he's thinking, but he's going to do something. He hit the ropes here. He runs in. Big suicide dive there from Orion James to Phoenix. I am thoroughly impressed thus far with what we've seen from Orion James. I've got to see him in our training facility working on things he wanted to do with some of the other TPP superstars. And this young man, he's got the ability, and the referee got in the way. There's Orion James was jumping in, and Phoenix looks like he's going to try to capitalize on this. And as you saw that standing drop kick, the referee admonishing Orion James. He can't really disqualify him as it was. I don't believe that was intentional. And into the cover here, 1, 2, almost a 3 count again for Phoenix. And Phoenix has got to be wondering what it's going to take to put away Orion James, this young upstart. And a big super kick there from Orion James. Orion James calling Phoenix to his feet. What is Orion James thought about? He jumped down and he got down. He thought twice there. I thought for sure he was going to go for that leap, but he thought twice. And now Phoenix with that modified neck breaker. And now as you see, Phoenix here. No, Phoenix got reversed by Orion James. Orion James, this newcomer, wise enough to know that the Phoenix Crusher was coming, and I'm glad that he was able to do that, because usually that Northern Lights driver will end a match. But Phoenix has got to be getting frustrated. I don't think Phoenix knows what he can do right now to take out Orion James, and I believe Phoenix is getting upset. I mean, he's getting frustrated. We're seeing him do a couple of repetitive moves, and again, that kick right to the forehead, and that Hurricane Rana into the ropes there, and a big punch. And now Phoenix, a big right hand right after he did that jump to the outside, hooks the far leg here. 1, 2, almost a 3 count for Phoenix. And as this match progresses, I'm more and more impressed by Orion James. I mean, that flurry of kicks there, and Orion James is not backing down from the Adrenaline champion, and that's important. That's a good thing. I'm so glad that TPP management let me give this kid a shot, because this is impressive, no doubt about it. As you see here, Phoenix arguing with the referee. Wait a second, Orion James getting back to his feet. Wait a second, Orion James, he's got a submission, and the fans just went crazy here. Phoenix almost stuck in the middle of the ring. He's trying to crawl to the ropes, and Orion James has his foot firmly seated there. Phoenix has nowhere to go. And Phoenix is tapping. Phoenix has tapped out to Orion James. Orion James in his debut matchup. A huge win over the current Adrenaline champion. I don't think that's what Phoenix had in mind when he laid out that open challenge. This young, new TPP superstar picked up a huge win tonight on Frontline in his debut matchup, nonetheless. That is huge. Congratulations to Orion James, this young upstart kid. He's got a great future ahead of him, and if TPP management does not take notice of that, then there's definitely something wrong with the guys in the back, because Orion James is the future of the Adrenaline division, and he just went out there and showed that you can beat Phoenix. You can beat him. You can make him tap out. It took so much energy to do, but it happened. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm being notified we have
Contrary to popular belief, whether Bryson is here or not, or whether Brick Wall is here or not for one night, I just want everybody to know that TCO is just as strong if it's just me, or if it's just me and Brick Wall, or if it's just me and Bryson, or whoever it is that is in TCO. There's one thing that people fail to realize, and that is that TCO has been around for a very long time. We've been through dry patches. We've been through thick and thin together. We have done everything imaginable together. So when I sit here and I look on my Twitter and I see people saying TCO is growing weak, TCO is not growing weak. It is not losing its prowess. It's not weakening at the seams. That's not what's happening. At Blood and Glory, TCO is going to show exactly why we are still at the top of the mountain. Even though I don't even wrestle anymore, we're still on everybody's minds. We're still that number one thought that comes into your mind when you think of TPP, whether it's Frontline or whatever. We are that number one thought, regardless of what Damien Gamer thinks or the rest of A&D, those misfits, regardless of what they think, TCO is still the number one faction in all of wrestling. No matter big or small, independent or famous, it doesn't matter. Just wait, TPP Universe. At Blood and Glory, you'll all see.
Well, big words from Die Hard there in reference to the tweets he's been receiving on Twitter. And also tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Frontline is brought to you in part by MCW. Make sure to check them out on YouTube at MCW Promotions. Follow them on Twitter at MCWHD, and make sure to use the hashtag CAW to get involved in conversation. As you see here, Anthony Guerrero Jr. sporting a new look. And it looks like he's kind of got darker facial hair now. I'm impressed. Anthony Guerrero Jr. starting to, so to speak, become a man. And I'm notified that he's got a match scheduled for tonight against Kyle Baitema. 9 days away from Blood and Glory. As far as I know, Junior is not scheduled to be on the card. Again, he's getting passed over on the main card, and I don't think he's too pleased about that. So he's probably looking to make an impact tonight, take out some of his frustrations. And that's one thing you got to love about Melinda Guerrero being the COO. Oh, whoa, wait a second. That's not Kyle. Wait a second. That's Jamie Hall. And Junior walking up the ramp. He hasn't even taken off his coat jacket here. Jamie Hall taunting Junior. As you see, Terry gets trying to... And now we have Damian Wallace, Lance Owens, and... a big right hand from Junior to Jamie Hall. And wait a second, Jamie Hall jumping Superman punch there. And as you see, everybody's trying to separate them. It looks like Terry Gates is going to throw this matchup out. He's not even going to let the match between Kyle Baitema and Junior happen. That's a surreal situation. Very short-lived, but surreal nonetheless. I mean, for those of you who don't know, Jamie Hall and Anthony Guerrero Jr., they were a tag team. Previously, they had worked together, and now look at this Titan backstage here with Atlas, and Atlas not backing away, and Titan sizing up Atlas and then walking away, shoved him from behind, and now he's backing away. Things are getting very intense as of late within everything that's happening in the wrestling realm, and it's so surreal right now. On Frontline, there's a lot of animosity in the backstage area between some of the superstars. Everybody's taking sides and picking who they want to be friends with. But more up next, we have a TCO member versus an A&D member. We have A&D leader Jerry Graham facing TCO member Brick Wall in a one-on-one matchup, and this is big because you got to believe. Whoever wins here, you got to believe that they could potentially go up to a number one contender for the Internet Championship. Now, if Jerry Graham was to win, currently Damien Gamer is the Internet Champion, who is also a member of A&D. But you got to believe that it'd be a professional respect between them, and it would be nothing. I don't think there'd be animosity if Jerry Graham was to face, to face off against Damien Gamer. I mean, Damien Gamer did lay out that challenge to Bryson for Blood and Glory, but as far as we know, we haven't heard from Bryson. I know he's scheduled tonight in the main event, but that remains to be seen. I haven't talked to him or seen him. But you got to believe that Brick Wall, he's looking to finally get some gold back around his waist. Brick Wall, it's been about a year since he's had gold seated around his waist, and I think he's tired of not having that. For a while there, Brick Wall always had some type of gold, whether it was a tag team title or a singles title around his waist, and now he's walking around just with his wrestling attire. And I think that for Brick Wall, he's getting stretched very thin when it comes to not being in that spotlight of being known as a champion. Those who are champions on any show are usually some of the most respected, and Brick Wall feels that he should be respected by the fans, by the superstars, by everybody. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to be respected, but respect is earned, it is not given. And now we're getting ready to get this underway. Brick Wall versus Jerry Graham. Here we go. And Brick Wall just standing there, sizing up Jerry Graham. And at one time, Jerry Graham was in TCO, and Brick Wall with an elbow right to the back of the head, and a standing tie-up here. Brick Wall gets the better of the situation, and a huge overhead belly-to-belly. And now Brick Wall into that side wrist lock, and a big backbreaker. Brick Wall not wasting any time starting to pick the body apart here. And Jerry Graham has got to get something going. Right now, Brick Wall is just dishing out some punishment. And then, a big bulldog there from Jerry Graham. Jerry Graham with that side headlock. And then Jerry Graham, quick side headlock there. Duck under there. And then that, attempted flying elbow there. But Brick Wall with that quick hip toss. And now, wait a second, what is Brick Wall looking at? Brick Wall with that modified Dream Street Slam. And Jerry Graham is trying to get some, and Jerry Graham getting on the offensive. Like I said, at one time, Jerry Graham was in TCO. He did train with the TCO guys. And, you got to believe that the TCO training regimen has always stayed the same. It's always been a pattern of the same. And right now, Brick Wall laying in the fist on Jerry Graham, and a flurry of strikes there, a big mitting overhand punch there, and that knocked Jerry Graham down, and Brick Wall a big elbow drop, and then that kip up. And Jerry Graham is down here, and now Brick Wall getting on the offensive. Brick Wall whips Jerry Graham to the corner. He runs in. He missed with that big shoulder spear, and as you saw, the fans came alive there. And Jerry Graham runs in with a big knee right to the face. And now Jerry Graham stomping away on Brick Wall, and that's what Jerry Graham needs to do. He needs to do something, and now Jerry Graham just starting to pound on Brick Wall. He closed fist punches, the referee not admonishing him. There's no love lost, I don't think, with the referee and Brick Wall from what happened at Urban Warfare. And now Jerry Graham back on the offensive. And then, that tilt-a-whirl side slam. Jerry Graham, a big jumping elbow drop. Hooks the far leg here. And not even a 1 count for Jerry Graham. And Jerry Graham off the ropes. A big running neck breaker there. And now Brick Wall getting on the offensive. Changing the pace of this matchup back into his favor. And wait a second, what's Brick Wall doing? Brick Wall tangling up Jerry Graham. He's got him in a DDT. Right off the top rope there. That could break your neck. And Brick Wall, I think he probably should have went for a cover there, but going to work on the legs here. And Brick Wall just asserting himself in this matchup, physically asserting himself against Jerry Graham. And now it looks like this matchup is going to possibly spill to the outside. But wait, Jerry Graham, big forearm there. Jerry Graham hitting the top rope. He leaps off with that big clothesline on Brick Wall. And now Jerry Graham going for the cover. And only a 1 count for Jerry Graham off the ropes. And Brick Wall catches Jerry Graham again with that hip toss. And now Brick Wall stomping away on Jerry Graham. And a basic standing trip there. Nothing fancy, but he did elevate Jerry Graham long enough to do it. And as you see, Brick Wall taunting to our senior official. And Terry Gates not having any of that, getting right in Brick Wall's face, telling him not to do that. And now Brick Wall whips Jerry Graham to the corner. What's Brick Wall thinking? He's got Jerry Graham positioned awkwardly. Oh, but wait, Jerry Graham knows what he might have been. Oh, but he just got caught. He went for a crossbody and he got caught with a big backbreaker, got caught mid-air. And just so you know, Jerry Graham is not a small guy. He is 250 pounds, and Brick Wall caught him in mid-air and then held him and then gave him a backbreaker. But Jerry Graham getting on the offensive here, basic suplex, nothing fancy about it. But he's showing Brick Wall that he's not afraid of TCO. He's still got what it takes. And now Jerry Graham with a beautiful, beautiful T-bone suplex. Hooks the far leg here. 1, 2, and a 2 count for Jerry Graham. Graham off the ropes again. And Brick Wall grabbing the referee, getting frustrated with that count. And now Brick Wall back onto the offensive here on Jerry Graham. And Jerry Graham's got to get something going. Again, Brick Wall with that jumping elbow drop, showing that he's got the ability to do some, fancy footwork and jump up from the ground like some of the smaller guys. But into the ropes kick, and Jerry Graham got caught with that big clothesline. There was no way for Jerry Graham to cover up there. Into the cover here, 2, and only a 2 count for Brick Wall. As this match draws on, Jerry Graham's got to make something happen. And Jerry Graham, a much needed kick, causing some separation here. Jerry Graham into a single leg Boston Crab. Jerry Graham is wrenching, but Brick Wall, such a massive body, such a massive physique, just crawling. He's crawling towards the ropes, and that's the thing, he's pulling Jerry Graham. And Jerry Graham's trying to pull away from him, but he's just the physique of Brick Wall. He's pulling him. And the strength of Brick Wall able to get out of that single leg Boston Crab. And now what's Brick Wall going to do here? Brick Wall, a big overhead belly to belly suplex. Jerry Graham is having trouble getting something going that will completely benefit him in this matchup, and Brick Wall just tossing Jerry Graham like a sack of potatoes here. And now Brick Wall with that big right hand to Jerry Graham. Definitely took him down there into the cover. 1, 2, and only a 2 count for Brick Wall. Jerry Graham showing he's still in this. He's still got something left. Jerry Graham starting to get something going. A big side Russian leg sweep. And now Jerry Graham starting to build a little bit of momentum here. A flurry of moves. Like I said, he's trying to get something going. He wants to win this match, and a 2 count on Brick Wall here. And now Brick Wall, just like that, turns the momentum back into his favor. But Jerry Graham counters. And wait a second, what is Jerry Graham doing? Jerry Graham pacing the apron. I'm not sure what he's thinking here. This could be dangerous. Jerry Graham runs and but Brick Wall caught him. Looked like Jerry Graham was going to do like a seated senton maybe, but he got caught by Brick Wall there. And now Brick Wall, Jerry Graham knees first into the steel steps. And the referee admonishing both Jerry Graham and Brick Wall to get back into the ring. This is not a no disqualification matchup. There are countouts, and now Brick Wall bringing this back into the ring, and a choke on the outside here. And now what's I don't want to say it like this, but it looks like Brick Wall is in firm control of Jerry Graham right now, and I just don't like the way that sounds. Jerry Graham needs to do something here, and a very big counter for Jerry Graham. Jerry Graham rotating belly to back here. Oh, wait a second, Jerry Graham, he calls this the saving grace. He's got Brick Wall straight up, and then he just slammed him, and he's going for the pin here. And not even a 1 count, as Brick Wall was able to get up. And now Jerry Graham with that vintage spine buster there. 1, 2, And only a 2 count for Jerry Graham. Jerry Graham off the ropes. And now Brick Wall trying, I think Jerry Graham had Brick Wall, to the point where he didn't know what he was going to do. I don't know if Brick Wall knew if he was going to kick out or not. And Brick Wall going for the cover here. 1, 2, and only a 2 count for Brick Wall. And that's good to see Jerry Graham still in this. But Jerry Graham's got to do something. And wait a second, Brick Wall. He's setting up, looks like he's setting up the B wall in here. And like I've said before, nothing fancy about it. It's just an elbow drop with some dancing beforehand. And Jerry Graham got back to his feet, but now Brick Wall back on the offensive here. Oh, and a driller right there from Brick Wall. Hooks the far leg into the cover here. 1, 2, and wait a second, Jerry Graham was able to kick out. Somehow Jerry Graham was able to kick out of the driller. You don't see that very often. But nonetheless, Jerry Graham's still in this, maybe only hanging on by a thread, but he's still in it. And now Jerry Graham, a big miss on that running clothesline, but a German suplex to make up for it. And now, wait a second, what is Jerry Graham? He's going for that lion tamer. This will be a move that I think he could take Brick Wall out with. He's wrenching on it, and Brick Wall has nowhere to go. He's either got to tap or he's got to snap here. He's got to either get out of the submission hold or else he's got to tap out and live to wrestle another day. And Jerry Graham is wrenching. He is wrenching. But wait a second, Brick Wall using his upper body and his leg strength to toss Jerry Graham. And now Brick Wall with the driller, a second driller here, into the cover, hooks the far leg. 1, 2, 3, and that is all she wrote. And Brick Wall picking up an impressive victory over Jerry Graham. But you can't take anything away from Jerry Graham. Jerry Graham gave it his all. Brick Wall is a 280-pound monstrosity that usually physically dominates his opponents, but Jerry Graham, he had it going, for him. But Brick Wall just too much to overcome tonight. And unfortunately for Jerry Graham, I don't know if that's going to help his positioning as he looks to possibly set himself up for an Internet Championship title match. But for Brick Wall, that's got to make Brick Wall feel pretty good tonight. And I'm curious to know. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. The closer we get to Blood and Glory, and like I said, and as you see, Brick Wall now motioning, he's coming for the title. So I guess he's giving fair warning to Damian Gamer if Damian Gamer retains at Blood and Glory. But like I said, that remains to be seen, even if the match between Bryson and Damian Gamer would happen, because Bryson is scheduled for later on tonight, and I don't have no idea if he's in the arena or not. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this next matchup, this young man, Kanji, he has been on a hot streak. Kanji has been tearing it up. He's pinned Anthony Guerrero Jr. He's been making such improvement over the past several weeks. He's been a spectacular superstar. And Kanji is showing that he can do this. He can do what all the other TPP superstars can do. Yeah, he's got a pretty basic appearance, but he's one of the most agile adrenaline division superstars that I know of. And tonight, he's got one heck of a really big challenge as he is facing A&D member Jimmy B. Martinez, who recently has had kind of mixed emotions when it comes to the A&D TCO and wrestling in general. He's been feeling as TPP management hasn't been booking him properly, and hopefully after tonight they realize that Jimmy B. Martinez is a serious TPP superstar. He deserves a big time slot, and all he's got to do is just get that one big opportunity. And you got to believe Jimmy B. Martinez is looking for that opportunity, as he's also made mention that he would like an opportunity to fight possibly for the Internet Championship. And like I said, I think it's all professional respect within A&D. I don't think that there would be any animosity between the three if one of them was to face one another for the Internet Championship. And Jimmy B. Martinez, tonight, this is going to help. If he wins against Kanji tonight, this will help in his path, in his goal to fighting for the Internet Championship. So all Jimmy B. Martinez has to do is, just like he always does, impress the fans. And we all know that Jimmy B. Martinez is good at impressing the TPP universe. So I'm excited to get this underway. I'm sure you're excited to get this underway. We're all excited to get this match going, and we're all looking forward to Blood and Glory. And I'm sure that Jimmy B. Martinez will be at Blood and Glory. I'm almost 100% sure it just wouldn't be Blood and Glory without Jimmy B. Martinez. And here we go, JBM versus Kanji. And Kanji, using the fire that he's had the past few weeks, a flurry of strikes here. And a big chop. And another big chop. And Kanji he's looking great right now. I mean, I think that Jimmy B. Martinez may have underestimated the ability of Kanji a little bit, and Kanji's making up for it, and Kanji's showing Jimmy B. Martinez why he shouldn't have been underestimated. Kanji went to the and a big kick to the side and then a big missile drop kick. Kanji going for a quick cover here. 1, 2, and a 2 count on Jimmy B. Martinez. Early goings of the match. Kanji very aggressive right now on Jimmy B. Martinez. And another knife edge chop, but Jimmy B. Martinez counters there. And now Jimmy B. Martinez with the strikes of his own, and now a flurry of strikes here. Jimmy B. Martinez not playing around. He's doing some work, and now Jimmy B. Martinez from the corner, that flying Hurricane Rana. And Jimmy B. Martinez starting to slow the match pace down. The thing is, if Kanji gets into that groove of being fast, then that's when he can catch you off guard and he can beat you. But right now, Jimmy B. Martinez is dishing it out. He's dishing out the uppercuts and the leg kicks here. Jimmy B. Martinez off the ropes, big flying forearm there, and the fans have came alive late in the show here. I mean, the fans have been ecstatic tonight, and as you hear, the fans are screaming. And Kanji, big flying crossbody off the ropes. Big spinning wheel kick. That is a trademark move of Kanji with that flying wheel kick. And now Kanji, with an elbow right to the back of the head. Kanji doing some dancing. Jimmy B. Martinez, big right hand. And now Kanji, like I said, Kanji's looking impressive nonetheless, but Jimmy B. Martinez not to be taken lightly here. He's definitely, both of these superstars are being extremely impressive here. 2 count for Jimmy B. Martinez on Kanji off the ropes. Big hanging clothesline. Kanji didn't really have anywhere to go there. And that big super kick from Jimmy B. Martinez. Into the cover, 1, 2, and only a 2 count for Jimmy B. Martinez off the ropes. Kanji with that kick right to the abdomen. And then a rolling elbow, nothing fancy about it. That elbow could knock you out. And Kanji attempted that cross body. Jimmy B. Martinez sidestep, and then that drop kick right to the side of the head, and then that standing shooting star press. That takes a very special form of skill to be able to do a standing shooting star press like that. And now Jimmy B. Martinez out of the corner with that bulldog. And what is JBM thinking here? A basic drop toe hold. And now I'm going for the cover. 1, 2, and a 2 count for JBM. I don't think he wanted to get the pinfall there. He just trying to work on Kanji, and Kanji showing that he's got ability here. He can hang with the big guys. And right now, Jimmy B. Martinez, that beautiful, beautiful hanging suplex, and then planting Kanji right on his face. Hooks up our leg. 1, 2, and only a 2 count for Jimmy B. Martinez. Again, off the ropes. Kanji caught JBM with that quick arm drag. And again with that arm drag. And now Kanji went to go in, but oh, wait a second, Kanji. That beautiful pulling in side Russian leg sweep. And Kanji calling JBM to his feet here. You got to believe he's looking for that pump kick. And wait a second, no, Kanji has JBM up in a brain buster there, a huge brain buster. And as you see, Kanji taunting and dancing. Kanji is dancing. And this may be a downfall for Kanji. He's dancing. He should be focusing and hooking the far leg. 1, 2. Oh, and so close for Kanji. I think if Kanji would have pinned JBM immediately following that brainbuster, I believe this matchup would have been over. And now a rookie mistake, and now JBM is going to capitalize on this. And now momentum has shifted into the favor of Jimmy B. Martinez with that swinging neckbreaker, and Jimmy B. Martinez is looking for something here. Jimmy B. Martinez, beautiful Northern Lights. 1, 2, and only a 2 count for JBM. And Kanji starting to get something going again. Leaps off with a front drop kick from the top rope. Kanji hitting the top rope again. And he leaps off again with that body splash, hooks the legs. 1, 2, and JBM somehow kicks out again. And JBM has all the tools to be able to kick out and survive an big standing drop kick there from Jimmy B. Martinez. And Kanji counters from the ground. A kick right to the abdomen. And Kanji leaps in, attempted missile drop kick, but Jimmy B. Martinez sidestepped him, swatted him away. And now Jimmy B. Martinez whips Kanji into the ropes. Catches Kanji, with that inverted, that seated spine buster. Hooks into the cover. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. And now Jimmy B. Martinez looking for something. And that kick, it looked like knocked Jimmy B. Martinez for a loop. Kanji, float over suplex. Kanji again going to the top rope, leaps off, but he missed with that big body splash. And wait a second, Jimmy B. Martinez, he's looking for it again, it looks like. And wait, Jimmy B. Martinez, he's looking for the IKO there on Kanji. I think Kanji may be out, hooks the far leg. 1, 2, 3, and that is all she wrote. Jimmy B. Martinez picks up a huge win tonight on Frontline, solidifying himself as he gets ready for Blood and Glory. And we've been talking about Blood and Glory all night, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said earlier in the show, it is 9 days away. We have one more stop on Frontline, and then we're at Blood and Glory. Every TPP championship is going to be decided. It's gonna be something else. I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be an event that you do not want to miss. And up next, our main event. Like I said, it's supposed to be Damien Gamer and Craig Hazard versus Bryson and Extreme. And like I said, I don't know if Bryson's even here. We don't know. I haven't talked to him in almost a month now, so we don't know if he's here or not. And so we're just waiting to see if we're gonna find out. Is Bryson here tonight, or did Bryson just pack up his bags and go home? I'm assuming we're about to find out, and I'm hoping he's here, but I'm not sure. Now here's Bryson's theme song, and yes, Bryson is here. And wow, as you see, sporting a different look is Bryson. He's grown his hair out a little bit. That's nice. Now nobody will confuse him as a diehard clone. So that's always a good thing. He looks he's coming into his own, I guess. And like I said, he's sporting a different look, and he's kind of got disdain here for the refs. I'm not really sure what to expect from Bryson. And now Bryson just trash talking. I think Bryson Extreme will make a good team of trash talkers here. Both Extreme and Bryson both trash talk the fans, and Bryson does look like he's in good shape. So I think when Damien Gamer said that Bryson might be in the gym, or maybe Bryson was actually working out, I think Bryson might have been keeping in shape. He's looking like he's in shape, but the thing is, there's always that potential. He hasn't been in the ring in over a month, so there's a high potential for ring rust. And Extreme isn't one to always pick up the slack for somebody who's got ring rust, especially as of late. The past few months for Extreme have been a roller coaster ride, as Extreme has almost shed his old skin of being a fan favorite and now just talking trash to the fans and being rude and inconsiderate to the fans. And Extreme just casually walking to the ring. It doesn't look like Extreme cares that the TPP universe has a mixed reaction tonight. Like I said, this crowd has been jacked this entire episode of Frontline. This has been one of our most lively crowds we've had in a while, and they're definitely letting their opinion known to Extreme. I don't know, but what's really going to surprise me, Damien Gamer, Craig Hazard, they had an amazing match 2 weeks ago. I'm wondering how they're going to work in a tag team. And now the fans come unglued. As you hear, this whole arena has just erupted as Damien Gamer comes out. And I've said this numerous times, Damien Gamer, possibly the most popular superstar here on TPP Frontline. And with good reason. He is one of the most popular. He stays late after every show and signs as many autographs as he can. He gives to the fans just as much as they give to him. He feeds off of their energy. And the same thing can be said about his tag team partner tonight, Craig Hazard, our current TPP champion. This young man has, like I've said this numerous times, but he has waited and he has waited. And now is his opportunity. As he's king of the mountain, he's the top of the pecking order. And the fans still loud as can be as Craig Hazard enters. And this is Craig Hazard, Damien Gamer, an amazing tag team combination. I think that when TPP management put this together, they knew that these two were going to be able to tear down the house and entertain the fans. And I think that's why they set it up this way. And I'm glad that they did. I cannot wait to see what happens here. And Craig Hazard, I've said this numerous times, one of the most deserving champions I have ever seen. No doubt about it. One of the most deserving champions I have ever seen. And the fans love him. The TPP universe loves him. Management loves him. Everybody loves Craig Hazard. I could not think of a better person to hold that TPP championship other than Craig Hazard. And we're about to get this matchup underway. We're going to see just how much ring rust Bryson has. And it looks like Bryson and Damien Gamer are going to start this here. Bryson starting with a taunt. And Damien Gamer flipping the bird there to Bryson. Bryson not taking too kindly to that close fist punches here. Right in the get-go of this matchup. Bryson with a quick duck under and an attempted running knee there, but Damien Gamer shut him down. Damien Gamer showing a truly aggressive side. And you got to believe Damien Gamer was just waiting. He's been waiting all month to get his hands on Bryson again. And now he's got that opportunity, and he does not want to let this go. And Bryson, elbow right to the top of the dome, right to the top of the head there. And Bryson with the flapjack. And I'm impressed. Bryson is looking decent in this matchup right now. He's not looking too bad. From that side headlock, whips Gamer into the ropes, and Gamer caught himself there. But, Extreme from behind. Extreme and Bryson showing they can work together. And, Gamer with the big clothesline off the ropes. Again with the clothesline. And now Gamer with that big running DDT. Hooks the far leg here. Only a 1 count for Damien Gamer. Bryson quickly got his shoulder off the mat. And now Gamer whips Bryson into the ropes. He leaps, ducks under him there. Ducks under him again. Attempted big boot, but Bryson kind of sidestepped when he was running there. And now Bryson starting to take control here. And now Gamer's in the bad corner. This is not the corner he wants to be in. A snapmare from Bryson. Extreme off the ropes. Big boot there. And now Extreme. A basic elbow drop. Nothing fancy using his 280-pound frame. Hooks the far leg. 1, 2, and a 2 count for Extreme here on Damien Gamer. And Extreme starting to have his... We've never seen Extreme and Damien Gamer in a matchup. And so this is a first here, and Extreme using his physical ability, his demeaning physique. He's just throwing Damian Gamer around, whips Damian Gamer into the ropes. And wait a second, Damian Gamer with a much-needed counter into the cover here. 1, 2, and a 2 count for Damian Gamer off a basic DDT. And now Damian Gamer looks like he's going to tag in the TPP champ. And here we go. The TPP champion is in this matchup. The fans have came even more unglued. Drop toe hold and then that elbow drop. Craig Hazard. Oh no, Bryson was saying something to Craig Hazard and distracted him, giving Extreme the ability to capitalize on the distraction here. And a big kick right to the back of the thigh. And as you saw there, no fear on the face of Craig Hazard. Craig Hazard, I think, is ready. But wait a second, Extreme just bealed Craig Hazard halfway across the ring, off the ropes. Craig Hazard, that quick arm drag. Extreme probably does not like the feeling of this. Craig Hazard runs in with a big clothesline onto Extreme. And as you saw there, Craig Hazard was doing a little bit of taunting. And now Extreme going to tag in Bryson. Extreme using Bryson as a battering ram there, that cross body. And a quick belly to back there, hooks the far leg. Only a 1 count for Bryson on the TPP champion into the ropes. And then as you saw there, Craig Hazard with that rear waistlock into the side headlock. And now Craig Hazard showing his mat wrestling ability as he goes to work on Bryson, the returning Bryson. I didn't actually think we were going to see a return from Bryson, but I'm kind of glad we did. And as you see here, Craig Hazard with that big boot the foot choke in the corner. Big running knee smash. That'll knock you for a loop, no doubt about it. And now what is Craig Hazard going to do? Craig Hazard whips Bryson into the ropes. And now Bryson, shoulder to shoulder was Bryson and Craig Hazard, and nobody gave there. And now Craig Hazard still in control. Quick Northern Lights into the cover. Not even a 1 count. Off the ropes goes, Bryson with the clothesline. And Hazard, beautiful awareness there, able to counter Bryson as he was getting up. And now Bryson and Craig Hazard are brawling, solidly in the match here. This is impressive. I'm impressed. I would normally see Bryson lose by now, but Craig Hazard not taking Bryson lightly. And now Craig Hazard whips Bryson to the friendly corner, tags Damian Gamer back, and as you see, Extreme on the other side there pacing. And a jumping axe handle right to the left arm there and the left elbow. Bryson's got to get something going. Chop block right to the leg. And now Bryson stomping on the elbow of Damian Gamer. And again he did it. And at this point in the match, you got to be wondering what is... And an attempted right hand there by Bryson to Craig Hazard, but Hazard ducked down. And now Bryson again tagging in Extreme. Atomic drop, and then a big boot from Extreme here. Hooks the far leg. 1, 2, and a 2 count, a quick 2 count for Extreme there. And like I was saying, I mean, this is a high stakes match, especially with Bryson being in it. Big running neck breaker from Extreme. Like I was saying, this is very high stakes because Bryson hasn't wrestled in a month, and he's coming in here against wrestlers that have been wrestling every week. I mean, Extreme hasn't really had many matches, but he has been wrestling. He knows that he has a title opportunity, and he just got caught by Damian Gamer, and if he gets caught by Craig Hazard like that at Blood and Glory, then that matchup, that TPP Championship matchup, will end not in his favor. And now Gamer starting to get some momentum here against Extreme. And now Extreme getting placed on the top rope. Extreme counters. Extreme with the big flying clothesline. As you see the information ticker down at the bottom, they're talking about Blood and Glory on the 24th into the cover here. and only a 1 count for Extreme, saying that it will be available at 8 p.m. Eastern on the 24th on the Twitch channel. And Bryson here starting to build a little bit of momentum. And now Bryson with a basic trip on Damian Gamer, and this could be shades of what we're going to see at Blood and Glory. And as wait a second, Damian Gamer tags in Craig Hazard. Oh, but Bryson ducked the punch. And now Bryson, oh, that wrist lock side kick there into the cover, hooks the far leg, 1, 2, and only a 2 count for Bryson off the ropes. Hazard catches him. Oh, and those arm drags, they hurt. And again, Craig Hazard with those arm drags and the flying Mayonnaise there. That is vintage Craig Hazard. Hooks the far leg, 1, 2, and only a 2 count. As you saw, Extreme got in the ring where he was savvy enough to realize that Bryson may not have kicked out, and now Craig Hazard again into the cover, 1, 2. And as you see, Extreme starting to step up to Craig Hazard, and Craig Hazard ducks under. Oh, but Extreme intervened there. And as you see, Bryson arguing with the referee, distracting the referee here. And now Bryson and Craig Hazard are still the legal men. And the referee trying to get Damian Gamer out of the ring when Damian was arguing that it was Extreme that originally got into the ring and caused the ruckus. And as you see, Craig Hazard starting to have his way with Bryson. And Bryson caught Craig Hazard with a quick flapjack. I gotta admit, Bryson is looking pretty impressive in this matchup. And Bryson runs in with a big boot, almost hit Extreme there. Hooks into the cover here, 1, 2, and only a 2 count for Bryson. Lots of near falls in this matchup, and Bryson unable to capitalize on that situation. And now Craig Hazard, momentum back in his favor. That thigh kick, that will leave a welt, no doubt about it. Craig Hazard whips Bryson to the corner. Craig Hazard, oh, runs in with a knee and the bulldog. That is a trademark move of Craig Hazard. 1, 2, and a 2 count again for Craig Hazard. The longer this matchup goes, you gotta believe that Damian Gamer is not going to be able to kick out. And Damian Gamer's gotta do something. Craig Hazard, beautiful a modified fireman carry. Now Craig Hazard, his 3 elbows here, 3 jumping elbows, hooks the far leg, 1, 2, and only a 2 count again for Bryson. And now Craig Hazard and Damian Gamer working as a well-oiled machine, making frequent tags to one another, and a double hip toss and a double elbow drop there. And as you saw, I mean, the TPP universe is loving this. They're loving seeing Damian Gamer and Craig Hazard on a team. And oh, that is a very, very high uppercut from Damian Gamer too. And that was almost it. And now Extreme getting involved here. Gamer trying to do something. Gamer belly to belly. That was a very dangerous move there. And his feet are on the ropes, ref. His feet, and thank God Damian Gamer kicked out. And Damian Gamer caught Bryson as he was running in. This could be what we're going to see at Blood and Glory. And now Damian Gamer, big pump handle slam. And now again, Damian Gamer looking for the pump handle again. That's 2 pump handle slams in a row there. And now Damian Gamer with that patented spine buster. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the 3 suplexes. And there's the first suplex. Is he going to be able to pull off the second? And here is the second suplex. Can he do the third, the trifecta? The third suplex from Damian Gamer here. 1, 2, and honestly, I wouldn't have been surprised if Bryson wouldn't have kicked out. That was 5 direct impact moves to the lower back. And Bryson trying to get some separation here, because you got to believe his lower back is hurting. You got to believe that he wants to cause as much separation as possible. Bryson with a big elbow right across the chin there. We have a very active crowd tonight, and Bryson trying to get something going, but Gamer shutting him down. Gamer whips Bryson back into the corner. The Bulldog right out of the corner there. And now Gamer gonna do his 3 jumping elbow drops. And now, as you see Damian Gamer taunting, the fans are loving it. The fans are coming alive, and Bryson slid out of the ring. Bryson ran in. Oh, big clothesline from Bryson there. Oh, wait a second. What is Bryson going to do? Wait a second. Bryson, he's stalking Gamer here. Oh, wait a second. He's got Gamer in this modified, like a rock bottom type move. Hooks the far leg. 1, 2. Oh my God, that was so close to a 3 count. And now Bryson whips Damian Gamer onto the apron here. And Bryson saying something to Gamer, and as you see Extreme getting manhandled by Craig Hazard. Oh, that hot shot from Bryson. And as you see, Bryson still arguing with Gamer, but now Bryson turning his attention to the referee. And wait a second, Damian Gamer from behind. The game over, that may be it. Hooks the far leg, Extreme's not moving. 1, 2, 3, and this is over. The distraction, the momentary distraction caused by Bryson because he took his eye off the ball, just tossed it. Extreme and Bryson the matchup. And so tonight, the team of Craig Hazard and Damian Gamer are victorious. Ladies and gentlemen, we're out of time for tonight. Remember, we are 9 days away from Blood and Glory. 9 days, ladies and gentlemen. In 9 days, we'll see the TPP Championship decided, the Internet Championship decided, the Adrenaline Championship decided. Ladies and gentlemen, that is an event you do not want to miss. So on behalf of everybody from TPP Frontline, from Full Screen, everybody within TPP Management, I'm Christopher Billings. Thanks for joining us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Be safe, and we will see you guys, of course, we'll see you guys next week.